have with me A. Smith back here. A. Smith.
What's going on?
I am at K Soul's listening party. So he did 3 tracks.
Yeah.
He's the producer that did 3 tracks on her album. Hey, tell us about that.
Well, working with Kay has been a very fun, good experience. She is an artist, a true artist. So she will have an idea. She'll come to me usually with an idea of kind of different sounds that she wants to blend together. I call them jambalaya. She brings me this like gumbo recipe, and then she's like, now make something great. And I do my best. And we usually come up with some good stuff, and I'm just fortunate enough to be connected with her and be able to create some good music, and we hope you guys are really enjoying it.
Yeah, well, how did you all meet?
We met online. It was a time that I was really trying
Online works, huh?
It does. Shoot your shot. DMs, whatever you got to do, shoot your shot. I actually met Kay, I think it was like Reverb Nation or something like that. I was really trying to connect with more artists, and I heard some of her stuff, and I was like, I think I have some stuff that would work. I sent her a message, and I think she responded. It was a little bit later, but she got back to me, and we just kind of talked a few times. We met up at a studio. I played some music for her. She loved it. And from then on, I think we've done probably maybe about 7 or 8 different songs together by now.
Oh, wow. And how long have you been in the game?
Oh man, I've been producing. I don't want to tell that because that's I've been covering up the parts that'll show you how old I am. But I've been producing for probably about 20 years now, just doing different types of music, learning more, figuring out different things. So it's music has always been my first passion. I'm into fashion also, but music has always been my first passion.
Other than the beautiful K Soul, who have you worked with?
Oh, I have worked with probably some groups around Chicago. There's a group called 7 that was pretty popular for a while. I worked with them. I worked with, of course, myself. I worked with a few different rap artists, and more so recently, I've just been kind of working with Kate. She's been my really #1 artist as of recent.
And what else you got coming up?
More clothes, more music. Hopefully, if Kay keeps calling me, more music, and hopefully we'll be doing some music with some other artists. We got some things in the works, so I'm not sure how much I can share, but we got some good stuff in the pipeline. So stay tuned. Look out for K Soul. Look out for A Smith, because we got some heat coming.
All right, so if they want to work with you, how can they get in contact with you?
Oh man, you gotta call my wife. No, I'm just kidding. You can find me on Instagram, I am AI Smith. You can find me on TikTok, I am AI Smith. Those are my personal pages. Hit me up there. A lot of my music there. I think my Reverb Nation page is still there, so you can hear some, but you probably can't reach me there because I don't be on there. But Instagram, Facebook, I am AI Smith, TikTok. That's all me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is A. Smith, and
Yeah.
we want to thank him for sitting down and talking with Just Me Magazine and Jam with Alice. And we're going to do a proper interview and get some of his music so you can listen to it. How about that?
Come on, jam with us.
Hey, jam with us. I like that. All right, maybe he can come up with a song for me, the intro song or something. I
got you. I got you.
100%. You got me. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, this is your girl Alice, Jam with Alice, and Just Me Magazine. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow him. Work with him.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, y'all. I am here at the K Soul listening party. All right, and I'm so excited. The music so far is awesome. Connection is the whole album. Make sure you download it, streaming everywhere. And I'm telling you, the #2 one. I think that one's going to be my favorite. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
stuff going on.
Yeah, it is nice. Now I have one of the producers, directors that work with her, and this is Tony Treble. Okay, not Trouble, but Treble.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into K.
Okay, so I am Tony Treble. I'm a producer from Chicago, and I produce all genres of music. I play 16 instruments, sing, songwrite, mix, master, international photographer, among other things. But my girl K Soul is who we're talking about, and she is wonderful. She has done amazing with this project. So far, what I've heard has been amazing. I'm glad to be a part of her team in any respect. She is a loyal person. She is a beautiful person, and she's an advocate for mental health. So she's an amazing songwriter. She can portray these things like no other person can in the industry today. Listen to her music. I don't care what you think. I'm telling you now, she's one of the greatest writers out here in our time right now. She's speaking to true issues that people have, and that's a rarity. A lot of people are doing music to be famous. They're doing music to get the clout or get the money. She's not one of those people, and I appreciate that about Kay. And yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad to be a part of the project. I'm glad to be a part of everything that she does. And once again, it's beautiful. So
she's a hard worker.
Oh, hard worker.
Dedicated to her craft.
To the point that I've been a professional musician since I've been singing and performing since I was 5 years old. Kay, we've grown her brand, but it doesn't matter how good we get. Kay will come to the studio and do a 3-hour rehearsal like nobody's business on songs that we play every week. So when I say hard worker, she's working hard, definitely. Absolutely.
Okay. Were you able to write any songs on her album, Connections?
So I did not get to write any songs on the Connections album. I regret that. I've been busy.
It's a
myself.
hot album. I'm not going to
It is. It's a hot album. It's a hot album. I will say that I am already working on the next one with her. I will not miss another one.
Okay.
So I did get to do the album prior to this one, but I did miss this one. It sucks, but it's okay because we're gonna still, we working, and that's what you're supposed to do. When you're that talented, you can't hold all the talent for one person. It's for the world. Many producers need to work with Kay. So let's let them get their light. Let's let everybody do their work. There's producers from the album prior to this one that are also on this album. They did a phenomenal job. So, like I said, I'm just glad to be one of the people that's a part of the team, and I wish the best of luck to her.
Oh, it's very good. You're very humble. He's very humble over here. All right, so what did you got coming up?
I actually just had a single come out called "Be Thankful." It's a cover song from the William Devon version from back in the day. But I did bring it up. I basically asked the question, what would this music sound like in 2022? And that's what I created. So I'm a producer who, of course, plays 16 instruments. I sing, I songwrite myself, I mix, I master, I do all of those components. So I have that. I also have a new single coming out on my birthday, September 1st, called "All I Do." It is a spin-off of the Stevie Wonder version. And again, I have many releases on Tidal, Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, you name it. It doesn't matter where you go. It all supports me, and I appreciate your support. So that is Tony Treble, TonyTreble. I also have a clothing line. That's on
He doing too much, y'all.
TonyTreble.com. Will equals way, your will is your way. Also, I'm an internationally published photographer.
He doing too much, y'all.
I'm doing too much.
He doing it all.
And
he all in this entertainment game.
And I own and manage 2 construction companies. So that being said, like I said, it's if you're gonna do something, be the best at it. That's how I feel. So
what if somebody wanted to work with you?
Oh yeah, if you want to work with me, my Instagram is Tony Treble. At Tony Treble. Also, I have a YouTube page, which is Tony Treble TV. So you can reach out to me on either of those pages. Like I said, I would love to work with anybody. So, that being said, you can reach out to me on those pages, and I'm accessible there.
All right. Listen, y'all hit him up on his Instagram. Hit him up on his YouTube channel. He got a construction company. Y'all need a job. Y'all better come and see this man.
And I'm the coldest when it comes to the construction as well. Now look, I'm gonna be humble on everything else.
I need to hook you up with somebody. But listen, this is Jam with Alice, and that's my podcast, and then Just Me Magazine. All right. We're gonna be back. We're gonna go back in, listen to some more of Kay's Connections album, get some more photos. But we're gonna see you later. And we're going to definitely be talking to him. Hey, don't be surprised you see him in that magazine. That's all I got to say. Don't be surprised. All right. Right, y'all.
Is an artist to me, and that's why anytime I talk about her or I comment about her, I always talk about her being an artist, her artistry. And she is the hardest worker in the room, and she is the most giving. I've never worked with an artist that has consistently spoken my name out of their mouth on so many different platforms to so many different, it's like every time I talk to her, she's like, "Oh, I shouted you out on this." I'm like, "Why?" "Because they need to know. They need to know you." And I'm like, "It's not about me." "Yes, it is. It's about you and me. We all gonna do it." So Kay is an amazing woman. I hope you guys really enjoy this project. She put a lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of jambalaya on this album, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. And if you're looking for some music, you can call your boy. I might be able to help you out. That's all right. But I love you, Kay. I appreciate you, and hope you guys enjoy the project.
Oh man, y'all, right? Like, this smile has been like plastered on my face all day. I don't think y'all understand, like, it's always difficult as an artist when you're putting out new music because, you can work on your vocals, you can work on your writing, you can work on your production, but you just never know how people are going to respond. That's always the part that you have to leave up to God and trust that what comes from the heart will touch the heart.
Say that again.
Yeah.
What comes from the heart will touch the heart. And if any, all of you all know me, you know that I don't do anything that is not from my heart. It's just not how I operate. I operate in the spirit, I operate from my heart, and I try to move in excellence at all times. This next record is called Disconnection, and just to give you some background on this project, I've always been a loner, even though I definitely have great friends in my life, but in writing this project, it was really important for me to go inside and really think about what the connections in my life are, whether it was to people or habits or places. And when I thought about disconnection, I thought about it from a couple of perspectives. One, sometimes we need to disconnect because what we're connected to isn't healthy for us. We need to move past that. And then sometimes we need to disconnect, not because there's anything bad, it's just time to move on because we're elevating to something different, and it requires a disconnection from certain things in order for us to connect to others. And the other piece is that I am a cause warrior for mental health. And so in writing Disconnection, when you've dealt with mental health issues, it can cause you to disconnect from people in an unhealthy way, meaning avoidance, meaning not being able to communicate your feelings. You've heard that term like fight or flight. That's a real thing for people who have dealt with trauma. So I wanted to kind of capture all of that in this song because it is about the healing journey. In order for us to heal from those things that either we need to disconnect from or get connected to, we have to face them and identify them. So go DJ, go DJ. This is Disconnection.
This disconnection is killing me. Why must we be so broken? First things first, it starts with good intention. Then one thing goes wrong, we try to cover it up. Second of all, one lie begets another. We all know.
Y'all know, right?
What's done in the dark surely comes to the light. Trying to figure out why are we
Hey, this is produced by Anthony Smith. Shout out.
broken people like shattered glass wreckage bound? Why are we so disconnected? Broken people like shattered glass wreckage bound.
This is your girl Alice, Just Me Magazine, Jam with Alice. Listen, I have had a fantastic, all I've been talking about is K-Soul's listening party. The album is hot, it's streaming everywhere. You need to go get it. That's it, that's all. I don't want to even say no more. We got K-Soul here, and she got a nice surprise for us at the end of this little interview. Hey, Kay, look at you. Beautiful girl, look at you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Magnificent night.
Yes.
Wonderful night. Great music.
Thank you.
I like the whole connection thing. Number 2 is my favorite track. I'm gonna let you know now.
Okay.
So, I'm like, I gotta download that song. That's my song. All right. How did you come up with the connection?
You know, I just wanted to pick up where I left off with my last album in my mind and talk about the connections between ourselves and others. It's such an important part of our healing journey, of our growth, of our walk, to really understand the things that we're connected to.
Very good. And from my understanding, a couple of the guys mentioned that you are a big advocate for mental health. So that's a part of your connections as well. Is that
Yes,
true?
absolutely. Mental health is so important. I think especially in the Black community, we don't talk about it enough, even though we are starting to talk about it. And the connections that we have in our lives play a big part in our mental wellness.
So how was this album different from your last one?
I believe that you're seeing me come from a different space. You know, I've been able to heal a lot. My last album still had a lot of that raw pain. And I think with Connections, you're starting to hear me sing from that other side of a lot of healing and a lot of growth and just experimenting with my music. Like I'm fusing hip hop, R&B, gospel, jazz. It's all in there.
All right, and did you write this time? I know you had some producers that help you with the lyrics and new music for Connections. What about yourself? Did you get a chance to write anything?
Yes, I wrote all the records on there. Even with the production, a lot of it came from my ideas. So, you know, I'm really proud because these are my original lyrics, my original words and arrangements.
All right, well, wonderful night, and I say congratulations because I really love the song. The listening party was really a A1. It was hot, but that is not the end, is it not?
It's not the
It's
end.
not the end. All right, you were totally surprised tonight.
I was totally surprised.
And
tonight.
what happened tonight?
Well, you know, I'm signed with One Nation Under God Records. My manager, Brian Irby, we've been working together, and you know, that developed into some romance, and he asked me to be his wife.
Congratulations! Now we got a wedding to go to,
Yes.
y'all. So you're no longer in Chicago.
Nope, I'm not in Chicago. I've been back and forth between Chicago and Atlanta, and most recently I just decided to make Georgia my permanent place as I get ready to continue to work on music and travel performing my songs.
I think in a way that's a good thing because that's where a lot of the music is coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good. What can we look for K-Soul next on K-Soul list?
Well, the Connections EP is out, so please go stream, download, you know, hit me up with a message, tell me what you think. I'm actually getting ready to head to Vegas to perform during iHeart Music Festival, so I'm really excited about that. I'm just going to be continuing to push my brand and spread my message.
Oh, very good. So if they did want to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you?
You can hit me up on my website, www.ksoulmusic.com, and from there you can connect with my music. You can get to all my social media. I'm on all my social media at ksoulmusic, and you know, check your girl out.
Yeah, we're going to check out, but we're going to make her bag up because she's just going to slide in there. I'm performing in Las Vegas for iHeart and then keep on going. No, how did that happen?
Well, you know, it's one of the events, you know, I'm not on the main stage of the festival, but there are other sanctioned events that go on during that weekend. So I was blessed with the opportunity to get on one of those stages. So I'll be down there networking and, of course, as always, performing my original music.
Well, we want to wish you the best of luck, Kay. Again, tonight was a successful night for you 2 times. Right? A great album, and she got married. Y'all see that ring down there? He did a great job. He did a great job. We don't have him out here. I needed him out here, but we're gonna catch him later. So catch Kay. We're gonna do Jam with Alice, and she's gonna do an official interview there. And hopefully we'll have her husband to be there.
Hey,
and we can get some backstory. You know, how did this romance happen? Being all fast, she supposed to be working. She over there making romance connections. That's what she doing, making connections.
Okay, exactly. Strong connection.
All right. Well, Kay, I want to thank you very much. This is Alice from Just Me Magazine and Jam with Alice. We will see Kay very soon, and enjoy the rest of your night.